Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Odie, and I bring you again another review video. This one's really more of a kind of apologizing, not kind of, I am apologizing, to those that are really hardcore M2 machine fans. Right after I did that video, that's literally right before this one, this was literally like an hour later, so obviously in YouTube world it's only seconds later, but because I'm downloading them at the same time. I go back and I look at the video and I'm like, really? I didn't even really do a comparison video. I really did more of a I'm critiquing M2. I'm kind of picking on the brand without really opening some of these other toys or some of these other collectible diecasts to really say, well, yeah, no, it is crap or it isn't crap. Again, I will say that I did say it a couple times. No, would I still buy some M2s even after the fact? More than likely, yeah, if it's a really nice muscle car, hence something like this and whatever not. So again, it's more to kind of apologize to a couple of the fans in terms of if you love your M2s and you're, do or die M2. But I won't take the fact that I didn't like a certain car. Now, again, I opened up this blister pack M2 version here, and I opened up this one here, which is I guess this is their best line, right? I think. This one's only available at Target, but even Walmart does this too. It's probably color variations, and I just left that one there so you can kind of see the blister again on this particular one. I didn't bring out the green lights or the Johnny Lightnings because, again, for me, those are just, other than the Hot Wheels and Matchbox, the originals, those are just on point. So there's really no fault that I see in them. So all right, so this M2 here, I opened this one out of the package. For some reason, my local Target prices this and this at the same price point. I don't know why. I think should be cheaper because, again, this is their really high-end line, but for whatever reason, they haven't. When I picked this up, I actually have picked this one up too. And yeah, you can definitely see the price difference. This was definitely $1, maybe even $2 cheaper than that. I said some things like, it's die cast plastic on the bottom, not cool for the $4 or $5, whatever. Same thing here. But I'm actually wrong, and that's why I'm making this video. So, okay. So, blister, M2. I take it out of the package. It's still plastic. It's a nice car. I won't take back the fact that I think quality control, it kind of still sucks. So, that, I know, I'm kind of apologizing, but I'm still, I have a gripe with it again. But, I'll rectify it when I get to this guy, I promise. So, again, for $4.99, I don't think it's definitely worth it. Again, I don't know why they're pricing them at $4.99, $5.99, whatever, but they're pricing them the same. It must be maybe a computer thing. Maybe they'll fix it later. Beautiful car. Great display piece. It'll be displayed someday. It's beautiful. But my gripe is, this is horrible. It seems, I don't know, again, maybe it's just my bad luck. The front is great, but then the back, it's rolling, but not because I think it's just because of the way it's placed. The tires are not even. Break that up there a little bit. They're not very even. They're kind of bent on the axis, and they definitely move a lot. And then you got issues like this. Let me turn it around. The lights are not very even here. Maybe the way that the machine, stamped them on or whatever. So, again, I still have a little bit of gripe on them. But it's still, again, it's still a beautiful car. It's just quality-wise, I'll definitely, more than likely, never pick these up again. I have more of these than anything, which is kind of cool. So, I'm fine, and I'm going to get to it, and I'll tell you why I'm fine with it now. So, anyway, so that's this. Now, I will say, let me kind of get rid of this to the side. This is still crap, in my opinion, unfortunately. And this was also like $5 or $6, whatever. I definitely will never pick those up. Luckily, I only picked up a total of 257 Chevys in this one. This, of course, because it's a Ford, and I love my Fords, my Mustangs. So, it's not like I'm not going to go return them. I'm keeping it, whatever. On the Auto World, one thing that's pretty cool, and I just never knew this, they're actually made by M2. I'm sorry, not M2. What's the brand? It's right here in the back. By Round 2. So funny, M2, round 2, it's all the same. But yeah, round 2 is actually makes it Johnny Lightning, so I'm assuming those are probably some of the same guys that used to, or maybe it's just round 2 being the major, kind of like Mattel. They have 2 different brands, but they have different designers for everything. But it's kind of cool. Round 2 also make the new Johnny Lightning, so in a way they're kind of like brothers. So that's kind of cool. Now, this is the only one that I have this particular model, and once I opened it, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll definitely buy some more someday again. So it's cool, they give you the package there so you can display it properly, 2711 Hennessy. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. I've never seen so much detail on the bottom of a vehicle like this. This is freaking amazing. I mean, you can see the transmission, the engine, the mounts, the suspension, the dual, tailpipes and whatever. Not that you're going to display your car like that, but I really appreciate the fact that they did this. I never knew that this was the type of quality that Auto World would do on their high-end elite, or whatever, this version's called. It's really nice. It's, the tires don't move a lot. It is real riders, like I obviously had said in the other video. They're nice and even. It rolls pretty decently. The doors don't open on this particular model. I don't know if they make models that do, but the inside is really nice. It's just not one color, like how Hot Wheels does sometimes on expensive stuff like this or like this. But yeah, there's 2-tone bucket seats. You can see the stick shift in there. I know it's kind of tough on the camera, but very good stuff. So I will say that this is as good as I thought it could have been. So, in the last video, I said, yeah, I'm sure these are good. Yeah, I definitely like these. This is really cool. I'll probably never pick up these again because, again, price point wise, I don't think they're worth it, even at $3 or $4 or whatever it is. I'd rather just keep getting Hot Wheels or Matchbox, unless it's just a kick-ass car, and that, that can always change your mind. But yeah, this is really amazing. I'm so surprised that this is so cool. And it feels really good too. And it's heavy. All right, here we go. M2. So I definitely take back what I said about M2. Again, some of my quirks in terms of these two. Crap, I'll never buy these again. I happen to have more of these than anything. So that's cool. Yeah, I will keep buying these. These are amazing. The bottom's nothing to really brag about. Obviously the engine, tailpipes, and whatever. But again, a lot better quality. I love how the tires are, staggered and whatever not. Pretty badass how big they are there. Opening doors, very, very smooth. You got the inside roll cage. I mean, this is really definitely worth the $5-6. Opening hood. The engine's a little flat, no pun intended, but it's still cool. You can tell that it's, it's a, high performance car, whatever. You got your front spoiler lip there. It's just a really cool car. Again, these collection ones, I'll keep buying these. This is super cool. I love this Detroit muscle line. I think that's really nice. So, if I see Pontiacs, Buicks, Cadillacs, or whatever, I'll keep on buying them. These are really cool. So this, I give them mad props for. These are very nice. So I honestly, M2 has redeemed itself to me. Again, I'll never pick those up, but this is very nice. So these box ones are legit. I like this a lot. So that was that, my friends. Again, I just kind of wanted to explain and go back because, like I said, I looked at the video. I'm like, wow, it was kind of somewhat harsh. I even went into too much detail. Instead of comparison, I went into too much detail about why I didn't like the M2. But this car definitely has redeemed. And again, like I said, I have 3 or 4 more in these packages, like some of the old school ones. So I'm sure they're going to be the same quality, all die-cast and die-cast. So that's why I kind of made this video here, just to kind of again, apologize to the M2 fans. I think they make a really good job with these. Actually, honestly, even better detail than the Auto World at this point for these. And again, same price points and whatever not. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Again, thank you as always. I figure I beat a lot of people to I figure I beat a lot of people to the comments in terms of, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Auto, M2s are the best or whatever not. So again, I contradicted myself and redid the video, this one, and open these so I can really see the quality instead of just kind of guessing. But that's it. Again, guys, thank you so much. Please rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys later. Peace. Later.